So, y'all, I have officially been back in America close to 8 months, right? And it's some things that I've noticed, that I've experienced, and let's discuss it, okay? First and foremost, why the fuck is rent so damn high? Like, seriously. Like, after I realized that you can get a one bedroom apartment in Turkey for $350, or you can pay your rent for the year in Nigeria for $5,000. I'm like, why do it cost over $2,000 to live decent in America? And why are women that go on television and fight and cuss and disrespect themselves and each other the new celebrities? Like, seriously? Like, this fight culture in America is beyond me. When I left, America wasn't like this. I came back and I'm like, maybe because I'm older, maybe because, I live abroad, maybe because I'm vegan, maybe because I meditate. I don't know what it is, but I do not resonate with the people here in America. And I was talking to my homegirl the other day, and she was telling me about she was having a conversation with some women, and she was just talking about the things that she want for herself and the things that she's manifesting in her goals. And why one of the ladies told her she needs to humble herself, basically. Her goals were unrealistic and she shouldn't be trying to achieve something so great. And I'm like, what? And the lady went on to say that she's okay with working a job and having a mediocre life. And I'm just like, yo, I don't want to live in a place. I don't want to be in the proximity and the comforts of people that really have mediocre goals. Like, America has really made people settle. And it's like at an alarming rate how people are settling here. They settle in for working at jobs that they don't like. They settle in relationships with people that they don't love and don't like. They keep in contact with people that are so negative or judgmental or jealous or envious. And it's just like, and they consider that the people like their friends. How can you be friends with somebody that's so negative? And then if you have a bit of self-esteem about yourself, somebody telling you need to humble yourself. Like, I don't resonate with this mindset. And to be honest, I only talk to a few people, like, on a day-to-day basis. And my people all on that type of time. But I'm just saying, like, in general, from what I've noticed from social media, from going to places like Walmart, Dollar General, hell, even Target. I'm just like, and I don't know, maybe my expectations, maybe my standards have changed. And I'm just like, I always had high standards. Even when I was living in America, I had very high standards. And coming back here, I'm just like, are my standards not normal? Or is it just the country changed? Like, I really need some insight on what happened in America from me leaving and coming back. And maybe it could have been when I was living in America before. I was in the entertainment industry. So just about everybody that I talked to was in the entertainment industry on television, or they play, in different sports, NBA, NFL. And they were used to vibrating at a certain frequency because they knew that they had to be at a certain frequency in order to create the life that they want, in order to manifest, in order to make money. And now that I'm back and I'm not really in the industry, I've been to a couple industry events, but I'm not in the industry like I was. And now I'm around more normal civilian people, and I'm just noticing, like, the mindset is crazy. It's quite sad. And I don't want it to be like this for my country. I really wish, like, because a lot of people, when you live in abroad, they're like, oh, you're from America, such a great place. And they have all these high expectations for Americans. And then me being an American, I'm like, y'all want to come here? Y'all want to come pay high rent? Y'all want to come eat food that you know that's poisoning you? You want to be a part of a government that y'all see what's going on with ICE? The dating scene sucks. The nightlife, I haven't even tapped into it, but I can't even imagine going to a club now. Like, what am I really gonna do at a club? If I go to a club, it's gonna have to be a Nigerian club because I don't even know the music. I was watching the Grammys and I was like, who are these people? Like, I know Justin Bieber. I know DeVito. Speaking of, how did Tila win a Grammy over DeVito? Like, come on, industry. That's that American BS. Cause y'all already know DeVito, Burna Boy, Wizkid, T.Y. Savage, Omalay, so many others that I listen to. Benson, like, come on now, they couldn't get a Grammy. You gonna give it to Tila? What else song does she got other than the Water song? Like, but that's America for you. I was supposed to talk about something else, but that was just my little random rant. But I really want to discuss how my friend told me that, she was discussing her goals and the ladies was telling her she needs to humble herself. Them goals is too much. How can you tell someone that goals is too much? Just because you decided to live a mediocre life or you feel like you can't achieve what you want, so I'm supposed to not achieve what I want. Let me tell you something. And it's 2026. I got a list of goals that I'm going to achieve. And trust me, nothing is going to stop me at all. And another thing, like, if somebody is telling you something that they want for themselves, you have to realize that you don't have to see them achieve it. I'm pretty sure you can't conceive it because it's not your goals. A lot of people just settling, they stuck, mediocrity, they don't give a fuck. I've heard that a lot now. People say, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. And it's like, I do though. I give a fuck about my life, those who I deal with. I give a fuck about so much. And maybe that's what the problem is. Maybe the problem is now there's like this undertone with the new adults in America to where they don't give a fuck. So therefore the actions that they take, like, basically screams, I don't give a fuck. So they're doing things to harm themselves. They're doing things to keep them at a low vibration because they don't give a fuck. I don't want nobody around me that don't give a fuck. Because you need to give a fuck around me. Because if you don't give a fuck about you, what do that say about me? Do you care about me? No. So this was just my random rant. I know I ain't did a rant in a while. I'm going to be a little bit more directional. But there was just some things that was on my head. And I decided to turn on the camera and talk about it. Because that's what I do. Oh, and also, if you ain't seen me in a while, that's because my page was taken down and they were shadow banning me. So I'm doing all I can to, get my my 85,000 followers back on TikTok. But, if you seeing this and you like, I ain't seen her in a while, make sure y'all hit the follow button because this is a new page. And make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel too. And make sure y'all follow me on Instagram because that page is where all of the stuff that I've been talking about and anything you want to see that I be on is on that page. So anyway, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.